Our top story, 2 under trials at the Adharwadi Jail in Mumbai's Kalyan made a daring escape by scaling the walls of the prison using CCTV cables on the prison wall. The escape came to light around 6:45 a.m. when guards found the under trials missing from their barracks. A CCTV unit installed inside the prison captured the duo's escape, and officials are analyzing its footage to gather leads.
इन्होंने वो सीसीटीवी का केबल जो आता है वो तोड़ के उसको यूज करके दीवार के उस तरफ फेंक के कुछ ऐसे अटका के वो दीवार प्लान करके उधर ऐसे भाग गए.
And joining me is Mandar Fanse. Mandar, what are the details behind the under trials escaping the Kalyan jail?
Actually, on Sunday morning, these two jail inmates they were released from their individual barracks by the jail guards over there, and then they were already having some kind of a planning to flee from the jail, and that's why they could manage to escape out of the jail. This shows how glaringly the jail facilities, the infrastructure in Maharashtra is really in a bad condition, because the jails. The prisons in Maharashtra are right now in a absolutely mess, because the capacity of the jails is around 23,000 inmates, but in fact there are almost more than 35,000 prisoners, the inmates being lodged in the jails across Maharashtra. That shows how appalling the condition is within the prison and the jails around.
Do you think that something is grossly amiss in jail infrastructure in India?
Especially the jail reforms have been talked about since at least 2 decades, 2-3 decades from now, but as of now nothing substantial has been done. The jails and the infrastructure related to jail, the allocation of the funds to the jail and the manpower which needs to be refurbished when it comes to updating the jail infrastructure, nothing has been done so far substantially, and only the talks are on. There are different committees which have been giving some recommendations to improve the jail premises and the jail conditions, especially when it comes to 1979 manual of the jails, and the manual says that 40 square feet space should be there around one prisoner, which is not the case right now followed, especially when it comes to recent incidences like the Baikala women's jail, where that Manjula Shetty was murdered inside the jail premises. That also shows how glaring the situation is, because the visuals which we have about that jail incidents, and especially the riot which has happened in the jail, that clearly shows how the jail security is being compromised, especially when the jail inmates are climbing on the walls, on the ramparts, or maybe even on the terrace. We have seen that those particular visuals, and that shows how the jail infrastructure is really not given priority by the administration.
Right, Mandar. Thank you for joining us with all those details.